information out there. I will figure out where it goes in the tax equation and whatnot. So I did all that, and that was fine. Started that at like 9 o'clock this morning, and I did that until like noon. And then I took a break, went to class, and then had a campus kitty meeting at 4:30, which I hosted here. So we had to train our donations and fundraising people. That was fun.
Do.
And then I just now finished it. But anyway, that was off topic. I trailed off that conversation.
No, it's okay. I forgive you.
Taxes.
So taxes. I started with the general stuff, but then I got to like the forms and where to put everything was weird.
Mhm.
So you had to read through like each individual thing. Like that applies to this.
Did you use like TurboTax or like?
No,
You just do it
she
yourself?
has to
I
do
did
it
it
herself.
myself.
You
Oh, okay, that's cool.
It's a lot.
That's why I don't pay
It's very
taxes.
tedious.
Yeah, I
Here
paid.
we go.
It's a scam.
I paid a CPA to do my taxes the past 2 years
Exactly.
because
I'm trying to remember which form I had to sign. I had to sign some form that said like the People's Republic of China is taking my taxes, so I don't have to pay them to you.
nice.
If you live outside of the U.S., you have to pay. You have to sign some form, or else they will take your money, which is ass.
Right.
Mm.
Well, I only paid someone to do it because I think it was in total like value of transactions, not like how much I made. Okay, but I had like value of transactions like $300,000 worth of crypto transactions. So
Okay, guys, enough of the chat.
I hope it's live. John's a loser.
We are live right now, dude.
yeah.
King loser.
Yeah, but I had to pay taxes on my earnings, so that sucked. But I wanted to be legal. So.
John, legality is
Glad you're legal.
yeah, it's good you're legal,
Yeah,
but
it's 25% on your gains, by the way, for crypto. It sucks.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah.
Okay, so ladies and gentlemen, welcome to episode 54 of Hot Boys on the Spectrum.
That looks nice, Dave.
Thank you. The title is Once and Future Things. Hello, my fellow sons of Yakub. How are you doing today?
Doing
No, this is
fantastic.
sons of Yakub, okay?
It's not daughters of
You're
Yakub.
doing all
Hello.
right.
The 15-year-old rhinoceros.
Sydney, do you know who Yakub is?
No.
He's the black man that made the white man. See,
Huh?
Yakub.
Not know.
You don't know Yakub?
Scientist?
According to the Nation of Islam, Yakub is, the biblical Jacob. Yakub was a scientist who hated the black man, so he created the white man up north by mixing black people and various animals. And see, the only reason the whites in Europe were able to overcome the more technologically and socially advanced Africans was because of tricknology. And that tricknology led the white man to overtake the African man. So
Where did tricknology originate from?
this is according to the Nation of Islam, John. You should
Oh.
Yeah, tricknology.
it's sort of techno. Yakub.
Confused.
Wait, no, like look at the thumbnail I put on the video. It's just see like
I hope it's Yakub's giant.
I was doing my.
Wait, no, the thumbnail's Helen Keller, which we're going to talk about in a second. I swear to God, do you not do homework during the pod?
Huh?
Don't do homework during the pod.
I mean, I wasn't gonna like do my homework.
Just focus on live in the moment, brother. Remember that fucking that cigarette commercial for Marlboros they made like this is 6 years ago? It showed like a bunch of people like surfing and like partying and shit, and it was like smoking cigarettes is awesome. You smoke more cigarettes will give you friends, good times, and adventure. And
it's true.
Yeah, look. Oh my God, I have gotten laid 2 times based on cigarettes. Yeah, man.
I used to smoke cigarettes. Don't start.
Don't
Don't start doing that. That was the hardest things.
Makes you cool. Don't listen to John.
You see.
It used to be cool.
Cigarettes are cool.
But I was cool and also had high blood pressure. So, There's they
see,
go hand in hand.
If you're
See-
high blood pressure, you can't be cool.
See, it's called movie smoking. Okay, you just like pretend to smoke the cigarette, so just hold it in your mouth, like
Yeah.
Dude, if you
Cigar?
Smoke a cigarette
if
like
you
a cigar,
movie
yeah.
smoke, okay,
And it makes you look cool.
no one can tell. No one can tell.
if this might be an unpopular opinion, if you movie smoke, you're a bitch. All right.
Yeah,
Like if you're gonna smoke a cigarette, smoke a cigarette.
I may
or
be a
else you're-
bitch, but I'm not gonna get cancer. You know, I'll
Okay.
get mouth cancer.
No, that's part of the.
How do you feel about cigars?
Well, I don't smoke either of them now, but like my dad is a cigar smoker, and he might have one every like 2 months. Right. That's not the same as smoking like half a pack a day at all. Like, I mean, cigars don't have filters, so obviously, like, there's that bad part of it, right? But cigarettes have filters. You're not inhaling cigar smoke,
Yeah.
you know,
I was,
unless you're weird.
And that, yeah, no, that's horrible if you've
Yeah.
ever done that by
Yeah,
accident.
I've never like
It is
done.
the worst.
Yeah.
Ugh.
Yeah,
It is
I,
bad.
I saw a billboard in the library I was applying for today, and it was in the community, and you know, there was a sign that said, "Get off of what menthol cigarettes." Here's like a support hotline.
well, you know, they're banning menthol.
Yeah, no, they're
e-cigarettes and cigarettes.
yeah,
I
because
think, if not already banned, like
they're banned.
Dude, banning menthol is the most racist thing.
Dude, I want my Newport now.
Please tell me you guys seen that fucking edit of Joe Biden wearing the Newport fitted. Yeah, like, with the sweater and the pants, and he's like has a wad of cash and cigarette. Oh yeah, good idea. Hold on, let's do a screen share.
Now I actually remember the last time that I smoked a cigarette, and
What kind was it?
it was a Newport. Like no joke. I was at that pool hall that we've been to
Oh
before,
yeah.
right? And they have the vending machine that sells cigarettes, and the cigarettes out of the vending machine are cheaper than the cigarettes from the gas station. Fun fact.
Yes.
And
You're fucking-
I was.
Yeah, the viewers can now see the Joe Biden fitted.
Oh, it's awesome. That's awesome.
Oh god, yeah.
No, I was with a friend who smokes, and I bought a pack of Newports, and by God, we smoked the whole pack of
God,
Newports
in Japan,
within the next like
Oh.
6 hours.
Oh,
the Japanese
Yeah.
people smoke like freight trains, like
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
No, the next
yeah.
day,
There was a cigarette machine more often than I saw like a food vending machine.
Yeah.
It was kind of crazy.
like, okay,
That's good
I kind of pride myself in being, a giant degenerate and smoking cigarettes a little bit in high school, and then like vaping.
You're like 5'4", John.
I'm 5'6.5". Thank you, sir. Okay.
You'd be giant in Japan.
Exactly.
Hi.
So, but I vaped, right? I vaped like a lot. Like I had, you remember I had
Catherine,
one of those
you
like
get your toes are from the mic. It's causing interference.
I had like one of those big doofus like box mod vapes, with the string on it.
Yeah.
Yeah, you remember.
I recall.
I could set my wattage, bro. Okay, listen. This thing has 3 18650s, not just 2 18650s. Okay, we go up to 200 watts in this bad thing. Okay, all right. Now,
Whoa.
now,
Go on, John. Keep
Now.
going. Keep going. With the story.
I had lungs of steel. I still kind of have lungs of steel. Okay. After smoking half a pack of Newports, I thought I had lung cancer. I thought I was gonna die. Thought I had
Because
strep
Newports
throat.
are menthol
Dude,
cigarettes.
I thought I had strep throat. I'm like, the next day.
You're not ready for him, John.
Dude,
Yeah, no,
I think
not good.
people that yeah.
Is smoking menthol cigarettes, is that like equivalent to like eating Vicks Vapor Rub?
No,
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 not at all.
No.
No. What?
dude.
What?
I mean, if you I will give you that. Pouring the dosage of the Vicks and inhaling it.
Yeah,
It's the same
yeah.
chemical that you're inhaling.
Have you had one of
But
those
it's
Vicks?
significantly less.
Oh,
Have you sniffed one of those like Vicks sticks
I don't
before?
very much.
The Vicks sticks. Okay, so imagine the feeling the Vicks stick gives you in your nose to a lesser degree in your throat and mouth while you're smoking.
Sounds lovely.
It's awesome. Also,
I want to smoke. but
it's not good for you.
it's
Gonna
Ew.
become a chain
There you go.
smoker.
Nah, man.
Honestly,
Yeah.
I'd rather people smoke cigarettes than fucking vape because I remember when Allison, other Allison, lost her vape in my. It was after my going away party a few summers ago. I remember she lost her vape in my
Dude, we
apartment,
tore apart.
and she was like, "Where's my vape? Where's my vape?" I said I'd stop. I need to hit it one more time. Like you're a meth fiend
Dude, I
right
felt,
now. Like
I felt like an addict because I helped her.
they're just like,
I was like, but here's the thing.
I need my
right?
vape, man.
I
Oh.
had a vape, the same kind of vape, right? So I'm like, I can't give you this, and she's like, you're an asshole. I don't care.
John, you're like an asshole.
Yeah.
Oh wait, no, no. Wait, what's my other Allison impression? John? No, no, it's not. It's too.
So long.
I haven't seen her in a while. I miss
Yeah.
other Allison.
No, she's
Was
still
other
around.
Allison Epperson or is that
No, Allison Epperson's Allison. Other
Okay,
Allison
okay.
is the brunette. I'll definitely invite her to my Halloween party.
I was at your aunt's house last time I saw her, actually.
Oh, that's a while ago.
Yeah.
maybe?
No, you weren't. It was at my New Year's party.
Did I go to that?
Yeah, you were there. John, you were at the New Year's. You were a main character at the New Year's party.
A
Might
main
be
character.
real.
You were literally a protagonist.
No, no, no.
You
Yeah.
were my
Yeah.
ARC.
He had the legendary cold shoulder moment.
No.
Yeah, yeah.
Yes.
Oh my god, so huge. Oh my god,
Yeah.
like
I don't know what I was doing.
I got a lot.
I was trying to make a joke. Okay. I was trying to hit him.
Cold shoulder.
To give everybody else context, okay?
No, stop. I will.
No.
No.
This is my moment of shame.
So this girl was like completely facing away from John, talking to someone else at my apartment, and John fucking puts a beer on her shoulder and says "cold shoulder," and she just turns around and looks at him. She looks and it's like, like.
John.
No, that's the thing that killed me was she slowly turned. She didn't make me stop. She was just like, yeah.
Yeah.
Just like I was like, God damn it, I'm gonna go hang myself right now.
God, that's the funniest thing anyone.
I like time stopped and I watched her having like Neo in the Matrix, like no. No, it's okay. She was too blasted on coke to remember it.
Yeah, no, that's the thing. She was more coherent than I was because she was on code.
Yeah, remember they're all doing it in my bathroom at one point?
What?
They were doing it in my bathroom.
Dude, when's the last time you wiped down that counter?
When I moved out.
Not even then.
I only been drugged.
I wiped down that counter.
That's
Probably
you.
the
actually,
last time it was wiped
Zach,
down.
Did you spray it down with like cleaner or did you use like a Lysol wipe? Like what'd you do? Did you push around the mess or did you just actually get the mess?
Chemicaled it, dude.
Okay.
There was a solid weekend.
everywhere.
Oh
I just
god,
sat
no, not a David throw up story. The time I drank like
An entire bottle.
like a fifth of vodka, and lived.
The big
The
one.
big.
You monster.
Each
You
of us
drink a handle of
everywhere.
vodka
Yeah.
lying around?
Everywhere.
See,
Probably, but I was probably drinking it.
Dude, I was about to die because I remember looking at your face. You had 6 eyes. I was like, oh no. Yeah, I do. Jack, I love you, man.
dude, I love you, but his thoughts about
Classic.
Fucking seeing Indian gods and shit.
That's drinking too much. I've never seen an Indian god.
I finished one of those with somebody else.
Before I got on my train to Berlin, I drank an entire bottle of white wine by myself.
Dude, my mom does 2 of those in one night.
Yeah, but
Up your game.
did she do 2 of those and like proceed to navigate like 3 different trains?
I mean, she navigates conversation. That's good enough, right?
Yeah, close enough. Oh shit. Oh wait, crux of today's conversation. So do you guys know who Helen Keller is?
I've heard.
Yeah, you should explain to me.
Dumbass.
She was this baby that was born blind and deaf, and
Yeah, like she said.
Well,
no, she was born blind and deaf, which is why I like, and she had a teacher that apparently taught her how to like understand her world, like
Yeah.
understand her surroundings, basically. And she went on to be like a very famous socialist advocate and advocate for the disabled.
Helen Keller.
Helen Keller did.
Yeah.
But Helen Keller was her teacher. Her teacher was always with her. Every speech she gave, the teacher was like interpreting it through like her sign language she gave to like
Oh.
she like talked to her hands.
Yeah.
And apparently Helen Keller's political ideologies were very similar to her instructors.
I can't imagine why.
Yeah.
See, I've heard that it's like her interpreter is just saying whatever
Yeah,
as
no.
opposed to it, which I understand that one. I think it's more the like she could be interpreting Helen Keller 100% correctly,
Yeah.
but the interpreter is the only one that has ever given Helen Keller
Exactly.
an opinion ever.
Yeah.
You know?
Well, the thing is, it's like also it's never been replicated before.
Yeah.
No other blind and deaf baby, even in like now and everything you know about the brain and modern medicine. If you're born blind and deaf, you're disabled for the rest of your life. Like they've never had someone as successful as Helen Keller allegedly was.
Kind of blows my mind though. Like, it's like imagine being born blind. Well, I mean,
Yeah, you could. Yeah, like you can't learn anything. You just
Yeah, but,
you're
like,
right. Yeah.
you know how I mean, like somebody who's blind, their hearing is typically like a lot more acute than say.
Yeah, because your brain develops
What do you
portions.
think about?
Well,
When you're blind and deaf, fucking nothing because you don't. Yeah, you don't know anything.
well,
You're
it's
like,
think,
Say like just be so lonely.
well, it's like we
yeah, it's really.
yeah, we have all these senses. You know, you got taste. You know, you got
Come on, Jack, you
hearing.
can
You
name
got
'em.
you got sight. But like
There's
if
six.
you yeah, listen. If you take away your sight and your hearing, how much is your touch like actually amplified?
No, she's not a fucking X-Men. She can't learn. She's like,
She
yeah,
feels vibration.
She's soft. Avatar Last Airbender, just like walking barefoot and shit.
No, I understand that, but it always blows my mind. Like Braille, for example, like the fact that Braille even exists and people can interpret Braille just
Yeah,
consistently blows my mind. But like, what if you couldn't hear too? Like, how
Braille,
much more is that?
Braille is
amplified?
still really flawed because when blind people typically have terrible grammar because Braille isn't like a one-to-one English thing. It's really simplistic. It's like a caveman speak. It's like this bathroom or
I hope.
me hungry. No, literally, it's just like
Elevator down.
yeah, elevator.
Because I don't
Do
know
not
if you've,
touch. Oh
looked
no.
at Braille before, but it's so similar to every letter is so similar to every that
Is
you
it
have
like
to do it in big
ASL?
content. No, it's 6 dots total.
Yeah.
Wait.
Oh,
Wait, Catherine wants to say something.
You
I
have combination.
studied the in the
my
event
God.
of a fire, use stairs. Do not use elevator. Every time I'm waiting for the elevator, I'm almost. I'll just
You're learning Braille.
stand there waiting for the elevator, like.
No,
Like the blind one.
same problem with sign language too. Like sign language.
Well, that's not a problem because sign language is based on a different grammatical structure.
Okay.
So I can talk about sign language for days. It's based on it's closer to Japanese than it is to English.
Have you guys seen
Dash, dash, dash.
Well, that's Morse.
You should teach blind people Morse code. They're just like, hello, like writing like. Da-da. Have you guys seen like a lot of people in the deaf community? One second, Catherine, are against giving babies cochlear implants
Why?
Yeah.
because it's like they feel like it's a way to, it's like wiping out the deaf community. I'm like, it's giving a baby the no the deaf community. No, like listen, I used to volunteer at the blind and deaf school. The deaf community is really fucking weird sometimes. Like not everyone is honestly, but like to our deaf listeners out there, give us your opinion in the comments below.
It is.
I start sort of hand emojis filling the chat.
It is. I will say, no one seems to see themselves unless something has like happened. If you're born with something and there is a community for it, then it becomes a standard. So you don't want to see yourself as anything. I don't want to say different, but like
Yeah.
you're your own community, and that's what it is. Period. So that changing that community to make it more like something else, or just limiting someone out of the community, is upsetting. And that's what deaf people are for, right? Because they don't know a lot of them don't know anything else but being deaf. And the ones who are like born deaf, those are the ones who are the most vocal about it, as opposed to the ones who got to like
Exactly.
13 deaf.
Yeah,
You know?
like
So
I'd like to add back to the Helen.
Yeah, let's go back to Helen. Let's circle back to Helen Keller.
She flew a plane.
That is a fucking lie. I read that today. No, she was
That's
like,
insane.
no, there was no. It was a it was a co-pilot next to her,
Yes.
and he was like telling her instructor the instructions, and the instructor was like putting it in Helen Keller's hands, and the conductor was only fucking driving the plane, or else they would the delay. Like they can't react quick enough. It's like, yeah,
1923 World Trade.
yeah. I mean, cool. Like
It was
okay,
like Keller.
if you're like
400.
yeah,
100.
if you're like fucking
100.
Eat that. Eat that.
it's like just like punching her in the corner. Helen Keller starts signing. He starts signing in her teacher's hand. Allah Akbar. Chrysler building.
That's not good. That's not good.
I wish.
It's not good, Dave.
In the Chrysler.
Shouldn't do that.
Still makes me mad.
Fuck. Fuck. That's too funny.
I have a question.
Wait. Yes.
Yeah, Jack.
If you have the capabilities to give a child born deaf hearing, and you deny that child the ability to hear,
Oh, sorry.
is
Jesus.
that child abuse?
I think it is because it's like
Depends on the.
And you make a conscious decision to deny that child hearing.
I think it's totally child abuse.
I feel like it depends why. Like, is it just because you can't pay?
Just
for it?
because you don't want it.
You don't want
Yeah,
like
you
no.
want-
If you're like you can't have this,
No,
you have to
it's like-
earn.
No, it's like they make the conscious
earn your
decision
ears,
to
boy.
not even though medically it is totally possible.
Yeah.
You know, let's take money out of the equation. Let's just make it a moral issue.
Well, the problem with that is it's the parents doing that. You got to assume that if the parents aren't going to give the person hearing, they're both deaf. If that kid gets his hearing and then grows up with two deaf parents who present that regardless, he's fucked. So that kid's going to have to grow up somewhere else.
Right.
You know what I mean? And that's the biggest thing to me. Like, I think he should get hearing
Right.
every time. It's just he now no longer has parents that might want, and the parents no longer have a kid. You know? Oh.
Do you know where the trash can is, David? Don't put that in your pocket. Put it in the pantry.
Open the door, Dave. Open the door.
On the floor.
The big door.
Everybody wants the dinosaur. On the floor.
Oh my God.
Everybody wants the dinosaur.
Good job, retard.
God.
It's silence so clueless for a door.
Dude, it's not the fucking. It's not the lion went to the wardrobe kind of shit. It's right there.
Zach, put your woman in her place. Oh.
Where's the phone book?
Dude, I give you a C++ book.
See what the dog world did just fine.
Anyway. So kind of circling back to Helen Keller flight.
Can I have my rented book?
She might act up. She might act up, John. I'm telling you. No.
So, circling back to Helen Keller flying a plane.
Somebody else fly.
Stop interrupting. I'm sorry.
Thank you.
We're approaching a new topic.
I had a run.
Listen here. Listen, our viewers need to know.
Ranch water.
Oh, okay. You can tell your story, David.
Okay, so did you guys see what happened? Do you think Helen Keller was flying that F-35 that went missing? No, so
You said you were going to describe this to me.
so what happened? So they were doing a like some sort of it was two F-35s doing like a side by side drill or something, just like probably testing some new maneuvers, I guess. And one of the pilots, his plane started malfunctioning, and so the protocol is you eject immediately because a trained pilot's way more valuable than any piece of hardware.
Yeah.
So he fucking ejects. Well, the plane's autopilot, so the plane fucking takes off, and and so he lands. The other pilot can't track the F-35 because it's invisible to radar, basically. And so the U.S. military now has no idea where this F-35 is or where it's going.
$1 billion.
Yeah.
Tax dollars fucking paying for it.
It's I think the F-35 program was in total 2 trillion USD. Yeah.
Yeah. What is my? I mean,
There are some African countries that it would take the entire GDP 3 to 4 years to build that singular plane.
Yeah, it's sick.
listen, the cops
It
can
lands
track.
in one of those countries. They take over everything else.
Imagine it starts bombing, just bombing Moscow autopilot run.
Cops and
Oh shit!
It's like cops have lidar.
Yeah, well, they can try. Yeah,
They can track me when I go over a hill. We can't track this fucking giant ass plane, right?
well, it's a plane. You know how big the sky is? It's
Dude, it's really big.
It's very big.
Very
so- It happened like yesterday. Hold on, let me look it up.
Yeah,
and no one's just called in saying, you know,
F-35 crashed in the back of my house.
listen, we live in the middle of the United States
Yeah.
where there's a bunch of, let's be honest, terrorists here who look at the sky at all times and watch plane motions. One of them has to have noticed.
I don't think you can see it. Like
where did this happen? I heard that this happened, but I didn't hear about where.
ABC News. 1 second, I'm looking it up. Charleston, South Carolina.
Oh
Wait
shit!
a second. That's also a place.
Which way was it going?
Was it going east west?
It doesn't know. It just fucking went in a random direction. So it could be.
Oh,
Also, I think Charleston, South Carolina is also where we accidentally dropped a nuke on
yeah,
U.S.
we
soil.
did. Yeah.
Yeah, that city's cursed with aviation.
Is there like there must be like a major air base?
There is. I think.
Okay.
Well, it was a Marine Corps F-35. Fucking idiots! Oh my god, why do we give them planes?
Yeah.
We took away their tanks for a reason. They're meant to be the Navy
Yeah.
infantry, not
They
like a
injected
second
too much
army.
testosterone in
We didn't give
B12.
them anything.
But they used to not have any. They were like
We give them everything but IQs.
because the Marines were essentially a second army after World War II. We're like, well, we need you guys to. I don't know. We just started funding them so much to get tanks and shit, which makes no sense for a Navy-based infantry group.
Yeah, because they only used to use them in a broad thing. So like the Marines are still in embassies and things like that. Like,
Yeah,
foreign bases that they protect and stuff like that, which makes sense. But past that, you don't really need all of this shit.
Dude, maybe the pilot was colorblind.
Pilots can't be colorblind.
No,
I know.
again,
I want to be a pilot.
also, you can only eject twice.
Really?
Yeah,
Before they say,
or no, you can't. You're not medically cleared to because like it fucks your spine up so much.
that makes sense.
Yeah.
Because you're being shot up. Yeah.
You actually pull when you eject.
Depends on the plane, but I'll do like a jet. Yeah.
Yeah. How many G? Because I'm pretty sure it's like 12 Gs, like 12 or 13. For a second.
Dude, you probably shit your
I could handle
pants.
that, dude.
So
I mean, like, have you seen the videos of those guys that are in the centrifuge, like
Yes.
training, like doing G-force tech? Okay, there's that one guy who's on there. He pulls 10 and a half Gs, and he's doing the whole like.
oh my god, modern ejection seat, dude. Modern ejection seats can pull up to 25 Gs.
My God.
Yeah, that's what. You just feel your heart hit your balls.
Because they affect you differently, right?
Do like a lot of G's. Pretty like if it's just for like a second.
A second,
If
yeah.
you get slapped, that's like 1 to 300 G.
Yeah, I mean car accidents.
Yeah.
Okay,
Well,
a lot.
Well, because they only hit 25 Gs like because they go, but then after they go, they just go.
Yeah.
But it's like
So-
it's the extended like you're pulling 9 Gs for 30 seconds.
Yeah,
that's what gets you.
That's why they get knocked out typically when they eject.
Yeah,
like they're in like the chair. So
Yeah, you gotta wear the
That's like a
altitude
nice
suit.
nap.
You
Oh,
wear,
that would
you wear the
fuck you.
altitude suit. And it kind of like squeezes your legs.
Yeah,
and,
yeah.
like, you know your torso, and then you gotta imagine that you're deadlifting the wall,
Make me want to, Sydney.
but you're sitting down.
Yes.
Did y'all see Top Gun?
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah.
I do. The coolest part about the F-35 is definitely its fucking helmet because they have like the Halo, like the fucking Halo visor.
Wait, what are you talking about? Sorry.
Sure.
Oh, 1 second.
Making one place.
They have the fucking. So the plane has actually. The plane has multiple small cameras around it.
Right.
So when you wear the helmet, when you look at things, you don't see your plane. You have a live visual feed
Yeah.
of where you look.
Yeah.
So like it's like you're like in Wonder Woman's invisible jet. Basically, you're going. You can like see all around you, so other planes can't sneak up on you.
So cool.
It's so metal. Like each helmet costs like $80,000, and it's custom fitted
Doesn't
to
it-
a pilot.
Doesn't it have a zoom function too?
Yeah, yeah.
Like you can look at something and then
Dude, Armored Core is gonna be here so quick.
Yeah.
Oh, I can't wait. I've been playing so much Armored Core. I'm crazy.
So I'm actually colorblind. Fun fact.
How colorblind are you?
I'm red green colorblind.
Like he does not know.
Wow, that ice is so loud.
Guidance by Rome.
Yeah, dude, I'm like a dog, bro. Like I see you black and white. What are colors?
John's the least racist person I know.
Basically,
He is colorblind.
yeah.
I don't see
No,
color.
I'm just red green colorblind. So
Oh,
reds and greens and browns and stuff. Like sometimes hard to distinguish. But that means that I can't be a pilot. I can't be a firefighter. I can't be a cop.
Dude,
can't
I
be.
don't see the traffic lights.
I can't be. Listen, if they're going left to right, I might shit a brick. Okay?
I do.
But in all seriousness, they make traffic light colors like enough of like other hues as well that they're pretty easy to like, distinguish.
Holy shit! Sorry, I got a flash of the Curious George.
But I also can't be an electrician.
What?
Come to find out, I wanted to be an electrician after I found out I couldn't be a pilot.
Did you want to be a bomb diffusal expert afterwards? It's like,
No.
oh no, we're gonna cut the red wire. Like,
I wanted to just like make some money and retire at like 45, you know?
Okay.
You know, but I can't do that. So it's great. Whatever.
If it makes you feel better, I can't be a pilot because I get migraines.
Really?
I forget my brain.
I can't be drafted because I have an autism diagnosis on my record. So
Oh my god, he's a fucking retard.
no, literally, it's like I'm so safe. World War III happens. I will be
Wait,
the Jody.
In the kitchen.
are you
No.
saying I just have to be autistic and I don't have to serve?
No, I'll be the Jody banging everyone's wife when they're dying for my country. It's like, what's it like? Like my girlfriend's boyfriend is a Marine or something like that.
Dude, I'm telling you, dude,
Yeah.
you're getting to the age that every man gets to, that he gets this compulsion to die in an endless war on the European continent.
No,
You're getting to that
no,
age.
like,
You'll get there.
kidding aside, I do really want to die for a cause I believe in. Like
There you
it's
go.
Let's talk about the Roman Empire.
yeah.
Look, okay.
Wait.
And
Before the Romans, let's not make it one of those hills that you die on where you're also your dick's itchy. Like, let's not do that because that's what would happen.
Wait, what? What?
What?
You just made zero. I just had a
John, figure this
What are you talking about? What do you mean by dicks?
Never. You know what? It's fine. It's fine.
Okay, so Rome. Boys, Zach, how can you think about Rome?
I do think about Rome every day.
Me multiple times a day.
Yeah.
Not even kidding. Like every day, multiple times a day, I think about Rome.
Whenever I see the word phalanx. Phalanx?
That was like
Well, the phalanx
It's
is a
Greek.
Greek thing,
Yeah.
and that's why the Romans were able to take them over the Alexandrian kingdoms like the Seleucids and whatnot, because the phalanx is very immobile, and the Romans were very mobile.
Makes sense.
And so, as long as you were in a plain, a little level field, you had a bunch of shields, you're good. The Romans would just stand on mountains and wait.
like
And
come up here, big on it.
Fucking roll.
It's like you need food eventually.
Exactly. And then they have to
When
go.
you said plane, I immediately thought
Like
of a BF 109.
Not
I just,
quite.
not quite.
Not
So
quite the same plane, but that is the thing. I was talking to Tristan about this. Is that why do dudes think about the Roman Empire?
yeah, women did not before like last week. Women did not know how much men thought about the Roman Empire.
Not about the
And
Roman
okay,
Empire.
This
Wait,
is the thing that is not
Wait,
like
what does that stem from? What? Like how?
I don't know because it was like a TikTok trend to ask your boyfriend.
Yeah,
how much-
like what did that stem from?
like a girl made a video got popular.
She probably asked her boyfriend something about that, and then the rest of the girls started asking.
Yeah, the women have no idea
This is
how.
like this is not a new thing. This is
It's old. It's old. Man.
3,000-year-old meme at this point. Is ever since the founding of the city, people are like, "Oh, thank you very much."
Men just sit around and think about Rome. You know.
Rome,
Yeah.
And you know how many? I was telling Tristan this. You know how many kids that I had who got to name themselves in China, whose names were like Antonius or Caesar, or
Caesar means king in like 8 different languages. It's sick.
It's so fucking cool, and people have been thinking about that nonstop. If you look at half of history, people are like, "Fuck, Rome's cool."
Wait, what's the version? What are women thinking about? Like, what's the woman version of thinking about Rome?
Taylor Swift.
Yeah,
Right?
rights. Wait, you think
Get an abortion?
you think about the 19th Amendment that much?
Yes.
Who passed the 19th Amendment? Wait, Catherine, who passed the 19th Amendment?
Can tell you what year it happened.
What year?
2020.
And who was voting?
Wait. 2020?
Hold on.
I should have like, do you like a plaque or something?
By the way,
1920 is correct.
shout out Sydney. She just made like 3 drinks.
Thank you.
Appreciate it. It is 1920.
In 1920.
Right
But
here.
okay, but what president?
Is it Wilson?
Yeah, it was Wilson.
Yeah,
It was actually Wilson's wife.
Didn't really work.
Yeah, because Wilson had a stroke and his wife became acting president. Essentially, she's like, my husband's bedridden, but he can talk only to me. Only I can go in his bedroom. Only to me.
When was this?
1920. He had a fucking stroke, and he's just like dead in his room. His wife.
Can you imagine having a stroke in the middle of the Roaring 20s?
It was the beginning of the Roaring 20s, hence the year.
You said 1928?
1920.
Oh, I'm sorry.
No,
You said 28.
1928 was the Great Depression.
And then
Yeah.
1929 is still good.
Yeah.
So okay.
Yeah. Yeah. So you had
Hoover.
What?
Hoover.
But also, like, a stroke at the beginning of the Roaring 20s, that would suck.
Yeah,
Like,
because
all
he
your
didn't get to
homies are
experience. He
driving
died.
Mercedes, you're just
Yeah.
bedridden.
No, it was really funny because he was like tried to make the League of Nations after World War One. He's like, listen here, guys, we can all work this out. This is just like the U.S. Civil War. Now we can like wall off parts of Germany, and then that's fine.
There you go. And they should have.
And they should have. Yeah.
But yeah.
Should have canceled.
How do we get to that?
Shit.
Women?
Yeah. What do women think about? Yeah.
Oh yeah. What do women think about?
What's the
woman version of Rome?
Yeah,
I
that was the question.
For me is my rights. Every day I take my birth control and I think, what Republican's going to take this away from me in 10 years?
Bernie Sanders.
That has nothing compared to the glory of
Rome.
Another woman.
The first
See,
civilization.
honestly, men don't want that's right. We want to die.
No, I do. I want to be like the captain, though. I want to be telling guys to die first. Then I die, like eventually after a long boss fight with 3 stages.
Exactly. Right.
You know, honestly, I just want to live like a quiet life. Like I don't.
Want to be like a pussy farmer?
In the sense of like, you know, I don't want to live in like the middle of New York, right? But I want fiber. You know,
Fiber?
I want fiber internet. You know,
I thought you were talking about dietary fiber. Chicken breast?
doesn't like
And a child.
exactly.
My lunch at work every day consists of 300 grams of chicken and a bunch of broccoli.
But like, you see what I'm saying though? Like, I don't want to live in like downtown. I want to have like, you know, 10 acres and fiber internet, and I want a gun range in my backyard. Like, I want to have all the rights to be able to do that.
That's more possible in the South now, where like everyone.
Yeah.
Like, I have 1G down at my fucking house in Lone Oak.
Yeah.
It's faster than
Yeah,
you.
I just right up the street. I've got gig internet down at my parents' house. Yeah.
Since you've left, Dave, we also have fiber
Yeah,
optics.
Conway Corp offers fiber now. So
I have it in my house as well.
So
It's not.
I would love to live in Conway one day. I think.
I love hitting download and it being done in like 8 seconds.
Dude, I've pirated so much shit, I don't care anymore.
Dude,
it's just like, I don't care about this stuff.
Won't they like
What's your IP again, Zach? Like,
won't they contact you if you? Wait, hold on. Sorry. Speaking of IPs, you guys know? You guys remember the porn law that got passed when I was in Germany?
Okay.
Yeah.
Right.
ExpressVPN stocks going up,
dude. So
wait.
Go ahead.
You.
I was gonna say recap on that because
Oh, okay. Sarah Huckabee Sanders banned Pornhub in Arkansas.
It's
Unless-
not banned.
It's
It's
just-
just you have to
to-
enter in your ID to prove that
Yes.
you're old enough.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You have to
But-
put in your driver's license info.
And Pornhub,
creepy.
and Pornhub says we don't have the structure to support this, so we're just not going to be active in Arkansas.
Which that's how it goes. It's like 90% of sites, at least from my research, have said that they don't give a shit. The other 10% have something like that. Right?
Yeah, be nice with that.
I mean,
$60.
there have been a lot. Yeah.
Oh, the J store.
I'll in that book.
This is a
Okay.
J store
Yeah.
article.
Okay. Experience with this. Okay. So
So
now listen.
Good job, John.
Now listen. My pants were not down. I was on Reddit. Okay. I clicked a link on something that was funny.
Oh, they always say.
It was
Funny.
a video. It was a video. It was like one of those things where it's like the movie is on Pornhub, but it's not actually porn.
oh, it's like B movie. B
Yeah.
movie's still on
Yeah,
Pornhub.
it was one of those. And I was on my Wi-Fi, right?
Yeah, you didn't use a VPN, so
No, I didn't use VPN.
Yeah.
And I was like, why isn't this video working? And then it started auto playing a video of this fully clothed lady, by the way,
yeah, like
who was like, I'm so and so from Pornhub, and we're so sorry that you're actually watching me instead of whatever you're trying to watch right now. But blah 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 blah. And it talked about Arkansas.
You actually listened to you.
I'm like, what's happening? Tell me.
Like, I didn't realize what was happening first, and I was like, "Holy shit, this is legislation right now!" Like, I don't know.
It's just like imagine Sarah Huckabee Sanders live streams. She live streams through her laptop. She's like, I see you, John Wick. She has like the lazy eye of Sauron.
Kind of looks your cheeks.
She's got the communist bitch.
You have the but the spice next to you.
Oh, fuck.
No, so I'm listening to this lady, and I'm like,
Ugh.
what are these fucking laws? I'm like, get out. And then it just cuts off, and then it kicks you off the page. It kicks you off the
Yeah,
website.
like,
It goes back to where you
So
were at.
my idea is that that's not bad because if you're too retarded or so much of a child you don't know what a proxy is or a VPN,
Express
you don't
VPN.
need to go on any.
Well,
Right? You don't just
I mean,
go on the fuck.
no, no,
okay, hear me
All
out.
you have to do is
Yeah.
load up, go to options, and then smash your head with the keys for the proxy. It will work.
Now, hear me
And it
out.
will always load something.
What
else.
if you're poor?
John,
It's-
proxy. You go to options, you smash your head on
John,
the key.
there are free VPNs. They just harvest your data, but you can still.
Dude,
Yeah, I don't want that shit.
John, do you know what a proxy is?
Like a proxy server.
Yeah. All you have to do is just type in a bunch of numbers and you get on the proxy server.
Yeah.
Smash your head against the keyboard and kill yourself.
No.
There you go. That's
God,
all the
yeah,
proxy
like,
server is. And
I don't care.
I don't want to get all serious right now, but I'm kind of like conflicted on this because at the same time, it's like I don't think children should be, given free access to pornography on the internet. It seems like probably not be the most psychologically healthy thing.
No, definitely.
But I'm also like a libertarian when it comes to sense that people should be able to do whatever they want.
have you looked at that bill that passed about it?
No, I haven't. It might be.
I think it was every single person who voted against it, Republican, believe it or not. But they said like, listen, you're having people input their IDs into porn sites which have shit security.
Yeah,
in
exactly.
general.
Yeah, like
They're like this is a bad, and it was only the people who knew what technology was.
it's a bad idea. It's a horrible idea.
All right, listen, terrible idea.
It's all bad.
Terrible idea.
I mean, because I don't know, it's like because porn is pretty unhealthy. It gives you like really unhealtly ideas
Well,
about sex. I think.
It's like, it's not healthy.
No, it's not.
It's not good for you.
Because you can just like watch it and get like.
Well, I mean, like, I don't know. That's.
I mean, like, because if you're like young enough, you can get like just like completely weird idea about sex. Like,
Yeah. So that's I can see that.
like if you heard of those guys, like I remember reading like stories from women that like banged a guy who'd only ever seen sex in porn. He was just saying like the cringiest things and doing cringy things, like just jackhammering. I'm like, yeah, see, that's the problem.
Dude, it works so long as you're pretty. I'm just saying.
Thanks for that.
Nice. Ugh. Anyway, I really want to Photoshop Sarah Huckabee Sanders' Eye of Sauron. Console. I'll do that.
Oh my god,
One of
dude! I will honestly.
That
I'll do that tomorrow.
literally just like put one of it on her.
Yeah, I'll do that tomorrow, like tonight or tomorrow.
You know, she spent $20,000 on a podium for
Yeah,
her.
that's a dumb fucking shit. See that?
Yeah.
The podium doesn't look good.
Yeah, like
The only
why was she in Europe, by the way? Like,
Sarah Huckabee Sanders has like now granted, I'm one of those who
Granite.
I'll go either way, right? I don't care. I think the memeier
I see you're
electorate is fine.
you're a based enlightened centrist.
No, I'm a base extremist, right? Bernie Sanders or our boy, good old 88. But Sarah Huckabee Sanders only has a position to try and run for the presidency. That's the only reason she got it. If you look at all the people she's appointed, they're not from Arkansas.
None of them.
She does shit like goes to Europe and stuff just for a publicity thing. She's only doing all of this for publicity.
She's
She
not
doesn't
going to be
care-
president.
Yeah, and she doesn't care what happens after she like leaves governor because she thinks she's going to be president, which is fucking stupid. So I hope people don't elect her in a couple years.
Is it? Oh, I totally forgot Asa's running for president. Like, I literally forgot he was doing that.
Everyone does.
I don't. I kind of liked Asa. Like he was pretty based. Like he
Yeah,
went,
he's all right.
he went on Tucker Carlson's like people can do whatever they want with their bodies. Like he's like the libertarian Republican guy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He was good for business too.
Yeah.
Maybe
And
a
well,
little-
his son was hilarious too.
Exactly.
Just like 50 DUIs or something. And
Oh my god.
Yeah. Pretty based.
he spoke at like 2 different summer programs I was at.
Yeah, I would say he came to our school.
He came to my
Asa
like,
Hutchinson.
Did he?
Asa Hutchinson and Mike Ross. That was the two.
Yeah,
Tim Griffin was cool. He was a very charismatic guy.
Reminds me of when Bill Clinton came to UCA.
Oh yeah.
Oh, dude, too bad.
I shook his hand. I have a picture of like his face.
His little death face.
Yeah.
Dude, he looks shit. He looks like a walking corpse
This is
now.
back in 2015. So
Yeah, well, that was like before he went like because it's like the wrinkles on his face just got really deep and his eyes shrank. So it's like
Before he became a lich.
yeah, no, literally a lit.
before he absorbed the country.
Oh my god,
Right.
I miss Bill Clinton.
He is the god of Kosovo.
Yeah.
I did not.
Monica took his soul.
I did not have
Dude, she
sexual
sucked the
relations
soul
with
out of him. She like the Dementor kissed his dick, like from Harry Potter.
Oh gosh.
Yeah, it was right there in front of them.
Wow.
That was me and Bill Clinton hanging out.
He was so red.
Yeah.
He is red. Probably
Yeah,
drinking.
He looks drunk as hell.
The speech, for like talking for 30 minutes. It was like hot because it's Arkansas.
Fuck.
So I mean,
that's bad.
yeah, that was it was 2014, August 6th.
Yeah,
2014.
Still in high school.
not to get all like liberal here, but it really annoys me when people say like Bill and Hillary Clinton never experienced like
Funny.
the average American life. Like they are rich now. They were not born rich by any means.
No, Bill Clinton had a shitty
Childhood. It's like a single mom.
His dad died.
His
Yeah,
dad
his
died.
mom said, "I can't take care of you, so here's your grandparents."
Yeah, and then he was like,
Yeah, and while she went to nursing school,
Exactly the time
so
then he fucking worked his way up to governor like a Giga Chad, then became president.
no, I do really respect Bill Clinton.
No, he's a very respectable guy. I think. Like,
I saw that and I just had to bring that to you.
what is
That's
this?
a good
It's
picture.
Zach on the Tower of Terror, smiling at everybody while everyone else is screaming.
I'm happy. I'm having a good time.
It's
It's a
pretty
good
good.
time.
Yeah, sorry,
Yeah.
I hate to distract.
You do.
Cindy, what do you think about every day besides the Roman Empire?
What kind of coffee I'm gonna make?
That is honestly that is
Essentially, though.
Yeah.
What?
Like men think about the Roman Empire every day.
I
Oh.
don't think about the Roman
You're
Empire.
not a man, John.
Like,
Okay, first.
No,
of all,
no,
Dave,
no, no, no. Wait, sorry. No,
kidding you,
I remember reading this fucking Reddit post. It was a girl saying like it was on like I forget what subreddit. It doesn't matter. It was like a female to male trans man saying like this new Roman Empire thing is giving me dysphoria because I read the thing that said men think about the Roman Empire every day and I don't think about the Roman Empire every day.
John,
That's a meme.
No, yeah, it's definitely a
It is
satire.
fascinating to remember us sitting down in college almost a fucking decade ago at this point, just with Wilson thinking like
My uncle Bill.
Wilson finally came to the conclusion that the more you think about sports, the less you think about Rome. It's sports
That looks
or
like a big
Rome.
guy.
Because men who care about sports don't care so much.
You're
about
totally
Rome.
right. I don't give a shit about sports. I just care about Rome.
That's
Right? I tried to care about sports, but
John, how often do you think about sports?
Anytime anytime my friend Chad invites me to Fayetteville to watch the Razorbacks.
I think
Okay,
John's
see-
an outlier here because it's neither one. Well, John, what do you think about holistically? Before the gals answer here, John, what is your equivalent here? What's an essential
Like something that I think about every day?
Like the equivalent of like Rome. It's just,
Money.
No,
Because-
no, but like holistic. No.
yeah.
Okay.
Imagine some intrusive thought that's like an idea.
Like intrusive thought.
Communism, right? Let's think like
It's just communism every day.
yeah, there's some people. Pro-Marxist based.
God, that's actually a tough one for
People.
me because there's like I have several of those. I'm a very anxious person, so
Like, I don't think about Rome anxiously. It's just like sometimes it's in the back of my mind. I'm like, oh, Rome.
It makes me
Yeah.
feel better.
Yeah, no, I feel
Like it gives me an aspiration.
like every time I think about Italy, I think about Rome.
Yeah.
And I've been, yeah.
I mean, God, I'm gonna have to think about.
John, do you have a soul?
Yeah, I mean, no, I just don't really know what to say because there's so many things that like matter to me, you know. Like, I'll give you this. AI taking over. I think about that a lot.
I mean,
Or like
No, okay,
AI.
yeah, okay, yeah.
Like, okay,
Not
I should
like
say
an
AI.
anxiety
Okay,
or anything like that. Like past, right? Something that's happened and is in the annals of history to think about. Like
The Industrial
something that's
Revolution.
just a what?
what you think about
The Industrial Revolution. I think about that.
Okay,
A lot.
okay.
Okay, that's
No,
that's
pretty good.
base. That's base.
I was like, oh shit, factories and stuff.
Yep, its
Automation.
consequences were a disaster for human race.
Yeah,
Yeah, well, yeah.
and
Hyper socialization.
Yeah. Yeah, I think about all that a lot while I'm sitting at my computer silently.
See, that's a pretty good one, John. That's more what we mean, like not a present nor future situation.
No,
Just like
presently, I worry about automation. I worry about like my
Yeah.
job that I have right now being automated.
Dude, it's fucking oh my, I was at work on Monday and I fucking heard you guys know 100.3 The Edge with Corey and Patrick. 100.3 The Edge, home of Arkansas rock music.
Now for some music.
Now for some music. They read a headline. Look at it. I saw this meme. It said Nirvana if they weren't mid, and they just like play the Nickelback's playing "I Want to Be a Rock Star" over like just poorly edited over Kurt Cobain singing. It was that's fun. Nickelback.
The Edge, right before we get to
Yes. So Corey and Patrick were doing a segment. They're like there's a pumpkin spice COVID vaccine coming out.
What?
Which no, let me say.
Still because you said that.
So we talk about this for like 5 minutes. It's fucking stupid. I think. Okay, these are two fucking boomers that got baited by some fake news or a tabloid, and then let people call in and react to it. But then after the people were done calling in, Corey Corey and Patrick. Corey said, "Ha ha, we gotcha. We use Chat GPT to write a fake story." And I was like, "Shit, these two like mummies know about Chat GPT. They're so old.
These old men are going to.
They're trolling people."
Yeah. They're starting to sound like your average redditor.
Yeah, no, literally, they're writing it like.
My boss is like probably 65, and he's like, I don't know how to respond to this email. Let's just make Chat GPT on this email.
I'm not gonna lie. That thing is. If you don't care about the person you're writing the email to, it's amazing because you're just like filler word.
That is one of the best things that I say that I went to China for is watching a bunch of automatons come up with the same thing over and over. I'll see something from Chat GPT and like, that's fake. I can tell it's fake.
Yeah, you can tell.
Right.
Like,
But a lot of people can't.
Yeah.
Because my dad even uses that to write emails and stuff for the company.
Oh, it's
Because he's like, he thinks it's funny. So
it is funny. Like,
and people don't know.
for something like that in that context, it's actually a very useful tool. You know,
it's a good time saver.
Exactly. It's automating something where it's like, yeah, I got to do this. I know I'm going to say this.
Yeah.
If someone says this, let's automate it. ChatGPT can do that. Something to build on that. Something that I will never forget. My first day back in college a couple weeks ago. In my you'll understand. You'll understand in a second. So my in my computer science class. First day, this guy who was it looked like a couple years younger than me. In all seriousness, like middle of class, because mostly, syllabus day, everyone's just like asking questions, like, "Hey, where did you grow up?"
Do you like my songs?
Whatever. And he goes, "What's the point of me taking this class and learning how to code if ChatGPT can do it for me?"
That's what
Well, he
Straight up
asked
asked the
that.
professor.
He
He
asked.
asked the professor that. Well, yeah.
the professor has been talking
Yeah,
about.
and listen, that guy had some balls asking that. First day, beginning of class, like that's I give that guy credit. My professor actually had a really good answer for it. And I'll to build off that. So ChatGPT is the best imitation of reality that we kind of have right now that's publicly available.
Yeah, it's
right.
Yeah.
And in terms of imitation, it is just an imitation. Specifically, when you look at code, right? The way he described it is like imagine you told somebody who's never, they've never baked a cake, they've never made a sandwich, they've never, cooked a pizza or anything like that, and you ask them to make fondue. Right? They've never cooked before. They've never cooked before, and you ask them to do this like really complicated thing. And all you give them to use to figure out how to make that thing, right, is a bunch of things related to that, but not the actual thing that you want them to make, right? And it takes all of that, throws all that info together, and spits it out on a page. And in terms of code, 95%, he said 95, not 99, 95% of the time, it's shit. It sucks. And he's like,
But that extra 5% though.
yeah, he's like that. He says every once in a while you go, okay.
Wait, Cindy, you want to say something earlier?
Oh, I thought about what I thought about on a daily basis.
And
it's the UV spectrum. You know how much we can't see, like how many colors we can't
Honestly,
see.
That's
you know,
fucking sick. That's a good answer.
That's actually a great answer to that question.
You know, like this green looks completely different to a bug.
Yeah.
That's insane.
And you see 800
and you know,
more.
like, what?
You see more colors than I do, most likely. Like more shades of color.
Yeah.
Women have more cones in their eyes.
Have you heard of those shrimp?
Sir.
That can see like trillions of colors. That's insane.
There's some animals that can even see in the EV spectrum. Like no EM, electromagnetic. Sorry.
But I just think about that so much. Like, what can I not see? What?
No way! Don't pause like that. You're gonna trip the sensor.
Infrared.
But then,
yeah.
oh, I lost my thought.
You know, if you ever get cataract surgery,
yeah,
like where they like take the lens, you get like the lens of your eye taken off because it's foggy. You can see UV light after they do that.
Okay, here.
It's like really bad to go out without sunglasses. Because you don't have like the UV light there. Yeah.
Listen.
Okay.
Listen. You know when you get your nails done? Well, no, y'all don't get your nails done.
Yeah. Open us up.
Sound okay?
Listen. You get your nails done. You get your gel nails.
Yeah.
You put it in the UV light. But you look at the light.
I use the UV light to treat my 3D printing stuff.
The UV light is like looking at TV static, but in real life.
That's so true. There's
You ever
watch a retina?
No.
You ever looked at the sun?
Yes.
Trump with the solar
Oh,
eclipse.
that's my favorite fucking Trump image where he's like looking at the sky.
Too big.
Yeah.
God, he's like fighting his sun. God, I miss.
That's something. Yeah.
You just ever think about what you can't see.
Imagine if you could see like all the wavelengths of light.
Be so overwhelmed.
Yeah, you'd see like radiation and shit.
It'd be like normal to you.
It would.
X-ray look like.
Be horrifying.
Could you imagine what an X-ray would look like?
Once you see, if you could see X-rays, will you be able to like see through it? No, it's stupid. No, because you need like radiation to make.
You need something to reflect.
If an X-ray did hit you, then yes.
Yeah, so if you could be like in a doctor's office, you could like have them shoot your hand with an X-ray, you'd be able to see it.
That's insane.
Yeah,
that's insane to
imagine the way that would impact modern medicine. if you could just like see it,
Yeah, but it's all about
see the
perspective,
problems.
right?
Yeah, dude, I
So
You still have
Yes.
to
Okay.
shoot the
Okay.
X-ray.
So
You have to- you have to-
So
you have to-
do you
Yeah,
have
like-
a machine do it or your eyes?
So
Yeah.
Superman just go. So Superman just going around giving people cancer from Oh god,
You'd have to shoot a picture.
I remember. Do you guys remember Superman the animated series?
What?
Superman the animated series.
No.
Like, okay, there was the first episode. It's like a kids show. It's from the '90s. First episode, Superman's like, in high school in Smallville, Kansas, like hanging out some stuff. No. He's like in a classroom. He looks his X-ray vision and see like his like art teacher's on a ladder, like hanging up a flyer for the pep rally. And he's like, "Oh shit, she might fall." Like he has a childhood friend in the show that knows about his powers. And she's like, "Oh, what do you mean?" And Clark says, "Oh no, I was just like I saw through the building using my X-ray powers." And she goes, "I'm surprised you haven't given these a look," and shakes her tits at him. And it's a children's cartoon. They're so very. It came back to me now.
You wouldn't be able to see like T-Tots.
I mean,
only
you can have a weak X-ray just to go through the clothes, like a very weak X-ray.
Wouldn't you only see like bones?
No, you can see T-Tos, but
Tits. What's butt?
also
I said
Call them
T-tots.
titties.
tits,
Tits.
breasts, nipples, teeth,
Don't call them
bazoingas, Bob's and Vagina.
Bob's
Do you think Bob's and Vaginas ever worked for anyone?
No.
It has to work for one person.
It works all the time.
One person that
Okay.
started off like
Okay, it had to have worked for somebody.
Sin
because
Bob's
why
and
would
Vagina.
anybody do that if it didn't work at least once?
Sin,
Honestly, you just
Sin
have
Bob's.
to throw out your net, and it's going to
Cast
catch
the wide net.
one
kid.
fish eventually. That's all you need.
God,
Just say Sin
I was just thinking about
Bob's.
this X-ray thing. It's I had to get several X-rays done because of a back injury. My rib cage is fucking stupid.
You say that all the time.
I haven't said it on the podcast. No, the problem. No, literally, no. It's like I'm way less fat than I actually look. Because if you look at an X-ray, no, my ribs almost come all the way out to my shoulder, or like basically in line with my shoulders. My chest is fucking shaped like a square. I hate it.
If you think about
It's so fucking. It's like a perfect rectangle. I'm built like a fucking fridge.
got that Elon Musk bod.
Oh, dude, I love that. I'm gonna pull that up.
Fucking
Viewers, like
good.
shirtless Musk.
Every fat person's got a small person inside.
I'm working on that. I'm working on getting that small
You
person.
lost weight, Dave.
I've lost 25 pounds in the past 7
That's a lot of
months.
weight. You ever picked up 25 pounds in your hand and been like, oh,
Yeah.
it's a lot?
Yeah,
Yeah.
That's you.
that's me.
you, right?
It's a
You
bowling ball.
dropped it.
Yeah, I dropped. Wow.
You no longer want
Lost by 20.
Main thing I'm doing now is keto with calorie counting. That is it, and then gym 3 times a week.
See, I need to just gain that 25.
Well, that means you need to like eat your body weight in protein and work out every
drink
day.
Milk, John?
Drink
I'm thinking
raw
about GoMad. I think about it more every day. Right?
John, listen. You gotta do it. At least drink a liter of milk a day.
Yeah, but see, I'm lactose intolerant, so like I can't.
Yeah,
Drink a
lactose
liter of
intolerance
almond milk
is
a day.
real
A liter of
deal.
almond
Right.
milk, get 10 calories. yeah, no thanks, dude. I'm okay.
10 calories of
I
shit.
mean, it's that
Yeah.
fucking drink they have in Dunkin' that has 154 grams of sugar.
Oh my
It's in one drink in Dunkin'. It's like
Okay,
the Dunkin' Oreo frappe has so much sugar in it.
that is like okay. That's something
That's like an entire box of Oreos.
It's just so nuts to me. The whole like sugar being like a thing that's like normalized.
It shouldn't
like,
be.
like it shouldn't be, right? Because people thousands of years ago they didn't really get cavities like we do, right?
Yeah.
Like you see like these super old skulls and stuff
With like the Chad jawline.
yeah,
Because
like,
he's
fucking all their teeth, like they got them, like all that stuff.
every man was built like a god.
Yeah.
If you survived infancy.
Well, well,
yeah, Rome.
you got the Neanderthal DNA where if you run too fast you get blood clots and die. But
The Roman acolyte. No, what's the word? Like bird.
acolyte?
No, not acolyte. Like the
Chromac.
No. Like Aquilin, like the eagle.
Oh, yeah,
the eagle, like
Aquilin.
Aquiline nose.
Okay.
Yeah,
Yeah.
and jaws, like the Chad.
But
Roman.
it's like, sugar, it has so many different effects on your hormones and just like the endocrine system in general and like insulin and like all that stuff. It's like I don't think really we know how bad sugar is for us. Yeah,
I think most people know how bad sugar.
Well,
There's studies about it. It's
well,
like,
obviously it's like it's terrible for you, right? But it's like, what are we going to think of sugar now versus like 100 years from now?
I think in 100 years from now, I'll be like, what the fuck were people eating back then?
I think,
And then I'll go back to eating my raw meat and cow fat.
Like cigarettes. Like cigarettes used to be prescribed
Well,
for
I-
illness.
No, exactly. Well,
And now we're like,
it's so weird how
Ew.
America is the only Western country to have stigmatized smoking
you got
socially.
something on your forehead.
To have stigmatized smoking socially.
Yeah.
No, because in Europe they all smoke like freight trains.
well, it's like
Still,
I think that sugar, give it like I don't, this is just me saying this, but like 100 years from now, I think like sugar is going to be looked at in the same light that like cigarettes are looked
the fucking problem is the fucking corn subsidies. Like we give these farmers all these government subsidies. They grow corn and they use that corn to make corn syrup and put it unnecessarily into
at. They
foods.
use that ethanol to make horse now.
The fucking high fructose corn syrup is shit.
And it just depends on what people eat, right? 'Cause
Yeah.
if you eat something that's not just essential for lack of other terms, you eat the easy shit, like most pasta sauce and stuff, right?
Yes.
That has so much sugar in it.
No,
It's insane. Yeah, you gotta make it yourself.
Just stuff like that. If you don't make shit yourself, you're always going to get that. Even if you get bread from the store.
I don't even get bread from the store. I just I kill my own chickens to eat. So no.
I make my own pasta sauce. And my secret ingredient is to make the sauce taste awesome.
Sugar.
A big heaping spoonful of sugar.
Right there.
Good.
Only reason to put sugar in pasta sauce is because you're too lazy to let it sit for the extra hour or two that it takes to make the acids break down.
Yeah, it takes a while. It takes like an afternoon.
Simmer my onions.
John, no, don't put sugar in your. Oh my god, my Italian friends are having a stroke right now.
Put the onions,
Wait, so Sydney was
flat side, put the onions flat side down.
Sydney, what do you want to say?
There, let it like simmer.
Are you going back to the visible spectrum of light? Which
I'm back on
assert
this.
yourself.
Do you ever just like look at this and you're like,
She's showing a photo of
do you ever look at this and you're like, dang, I wish I could find another color, like a
Damn, I wish that
different
was a bug.
color aside from this.
Have you ever read
This is it.
H.P. Lovecraft's The Color from Outer Space?
No.
You should read it. I think you'd like it.
Okay.
No, I'm not even being like condescending. It's because it's like the book is the short story is about the question you just asked. So
Oh.
yeah, that's why I'm yeah.
What is it?
H.P. Lovecraft, A Color from Outer Space.
Okay.
It's like a short story. I don't think it's longer than like 40 pages.
I'm good.
Okay.
Yeah.
It's just crazy to think about. Like that's it. Red, orange, yellow, green, blue, purple. That's it.
The bottom of that drink is all salt.
That is it. That is all the colors we can see. It like bothers me.
I love this so much. It's the most autistic thing. This is the most autistic thing you've ever said. And I love it. Keep it coming. Like,
why is that the only sense that you're bothered by? Why not any other sense that we can't see?
like we can't sense wetness either.
Can't hear
What?
super
No,
high.
not even that. Like hearing. Or
Oh,
something.
yeah.
There are so many frequencies that we just cannot comprehend. We have a very small number of frequencies under a couple of
That
hundred hertz.
just doesn't bother me at all because I'm content with what I can hear.
But why?
I don't know.
You just
But
offended a deaf person.
Visual
I'm sorry, a
sight.
blind person.
what?
I'm just wondering why it's just sight. You know?
I don't know. I'm a very visual person.
Are you a visual
Yes.
learner?
Yes.
I'm doing the Patrick Bateman face. Nice. Let's see. Let's see Catherine's visual spectrum analysis.
They should take a test.
Okay, so wait. Do you guys remember last?
What?
I'm sorry. Do you want to say something
No,
else?
I was just.
Oh no, I thought that was like
I was just moving
I thought you
around.
were challenging me.
I'm not challenging you. I just wish I could see more fucking colors.
Dude,
You can,
fucking
just get-
thank you, bro.
No, I can't.
Just put.
It.
Just pour LSD in your eyes. You'll be able to see more.
Dude, honestly, take mushrooms and see all the colors. Don't worry about it.
That'd be sick, actually. Man. Do it. Okay, never mind. Change the topic.
No.
Do you guys?
I have a
No, what-
what would you do
Wait,
situation.
wait, one second.
Okay.
I just want to. I was watching like Instagram. I was going through like Instagram Reels because one came up on my Explore page, and some of them, even though they're like just meant to destroy your attention span, some of them were quite funny, like the longer ones. It was a guy just doing a parody of like remember those old rock music commercials that would come on the radio? It's like buy this rock CD with 20 top top hit singles, and it's like like Creed, Linkin Park, Pod, I Feel So Alive. Yeah. Oh my, I feel so alive. Anyway, so it's just like that, like 30-second thing. And when I watched it, I get hit this fucking wave of nostalgia for like when I was a kid, riding around Arkansas with my dad, listening to early 2000s rock music.
Do you ever think about the birds from like your childhood? Like when you actually spent time outside, you would hear like I think it's like little pigeons and they would make their little
Yeah,
noises. No, y'all cannot imitate that. But
Yeah, what?
no,
Going with here, just a bird making noise.
no, let me play it. Okay.
I'm gonna play a bird song. No, I'm gonna say it's like, do you remember when Tristan was
I want to
crying?
know which bird. I want to
You
know
remember-
which bird song it was.
Please don't, John. Please tell me you remember last week at the bar at Fazler's when
Oh yeah, I remember all of it.
when Tristan got all bad, but Creed came on and take me, and then face down on the table, and the fucking barkeep says, "Yeah, Creed will do that." That was the
Hey, listen.
Oh, oh.
Wait. Wait.
Oh, morning dove.
That's a dove.
Morning
Yeah.
dove.
Like that, you would always hear. At least I just always remember hearing that
I still hear
when
it.
I was little, and now it's like now that we don't spend any time outside, we just don't hear it. But that's like a nostalgic thing to
Sydney,
hear.
I work outside.
I do that every day. Doves all over.
My fucking work schedule is 5 a.m. to noon. I wake up. I'm like the doves are working with me.
Saying like
Snow White with propane tanks.
point is that's what they play on like the reels, like the nostalgic Instagram reels, like
People that don't go outside anymore. You remember this?
Remember when you had the horse?
Going outside.
Back before you.
Fall down.
100 years. 100 years from now, when the world is tattered and sad from nuclear war, we're gonna play those sounds. It's gonna be like the movie Interstellar. You know.
Yeah, dude. I
Thunderstorms.
I just hope Creed makes a comeback tour. Oh shit! Sorry, did you hear the Smash Mouth guy died?
Yeah. Was that
Made one hit song.
Was it a heart attack or was it cirrhosis?
It was cirrhosis because he's not.
He was already encephalopathic at this point, so man didn't know what was happening for the last fucking 10 years.
He was still doing those tours though. He would just go to one place, sing All Star, and leave. What a great life!
It's like Kyle Hitler, and then
Yeah, no, literally, because his wife had like a miscarriage or something, or his son was a stillborn, and he just went completely off the deep end, like just doing all these drugs and drinking, kind of like Bam,
Mostly drinking, though.
like Bam Margera's gonna die soon.
He'll be alright.
Well,
No, he won't. He looks
his teeth are falling out. I think.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Yeah, because it's like he's.
I saw like every few months I'll see an article about Bam, and I'm like, oh, that poor guy.
Yeah, 'cause it's just like yeah, just.
Then Steve-O has to make a big statement about Bam every time.
Yeah, because Steve-O is like the. That's why Jackass 3.
Yeah, I'm straight edge now.
Yeah, no, because Jackass 3 and 4 were not good because all the crew, all the gang was stone sober in solidarity with Steve-O. So like that's why in 3, when they're in line for the bull, they're all visibly terrified. and then and when Joey Knoxville gets hit, he does not get back up for a while.
They're not all.
Jackass 2 is one of my favorite movies of all time.
That's a good one.
It's
Like, which one's the which is the Jackass movie where God, I can't remember the guy's name for the life of me right now. He skateboarded a lot, but he jumped up and he kicked I think it was Bam. He kicked in the side of the head. Like double kicked, like drop kicked him in the side of the head. I'm gonna look it up right now.
I do not recall.
my favorite one was when they made like the fat guy like stay on top of a porta potty with like a blow up doll and they hit and they flew drones into his body. Like it was like a King Kong thing. He was really scared of heights, so like he was like screaming. He was crying. He was crying.
Grown man, this obese, grown
Morbidly
man
obese,
is
man.
terrified of heights, and they torture him by putting him up on top of this porta potty with nothing to hold on to, and they're flying drones into him.
It's so funny.
And they have him dressed up in like a gorilla outfit, so it's
Yeah.
like King Kong. It's so bad.
It was.
But
I mean,
God,
the Taser hallway one is great
that's
too.
a good one.
Yeah, when they're just like,
Good one.
what? So sad. He made millions of dollars.
Yeah, it's double head kick, jackass. It's probably from the first one. Harbor Freight.
Harbor Freight. I love
That's
those.
what I watch on
I
YouTube.
love those Harbor Freight wrenches that explode when you use them.
Yeah.
Oh! Happened to me the other day. I was working on a propane tank, and I'm using my dad's random assortment of wrenches. I was using a Harbor Freight 1 inch and 1/4, and I'd use a cheater pipe on it.
Was it a ratcheting wrench?
No, just normal wrench, normal wrench.
Oh.
It's a normal wrench, and I'm like putting pressure with the cheater pipe because
How long? 4 foot?
yeah, like 4 feet. So I'm like pushing, I'm like because it's like a part of a propane tank. It's stuck.
You're,
It's
you're
stuck.
probably putting like 400 or 500 pounds of force on this.
Yeah.
wrench.
No, it fucking blew up and I just crashed body first into the propane tank. Like, imagine just. And I just like. I knocked the wind out of myself and the wrench shot off sideways
no,
and killed my neighbor's dog.
No, I haven't done that. But
I exploded.
Yeah.
like the wrench broke.
like it breaks, but like because you're putting so much stress in it, it pops.
So the neck. So you got the open end of the wrench, the closed end of the wrench, the little circle part, and you probably have. Did you have the circle part on it? Did you?
I'm just thinking.
No, yeah, I had the circle part on it. Yeah,
6 point, 12
yeah, but
point.
6 points, 6
Okay.
points.
So
It was 6 points on
he
it.
had a little the little 6-sided socket on there, and he put so much. He took a hollow pipe and he stuck it on the end of it, and he used it for leverage. Right, and he put too much force.
Breaks and you.
Yeah, you break the wrench in half. I have broken like at least 3 wrenches.
God,
Like under a car, trying to get like a stupid oil filter off or something like that, and I break the wrench or like slip the pipe off, and I bang my knuckles against the frame of the car. Oh, it hurts so bad. Hurts so bad.
God, I think about fucking stupid shit when I'm at work. Like, it's so monotonous, but like, so you can just kind of zone out, do the routine. Fucking imagine superheroes. One guy I had my hair now is the wrench man. He can summon wrenches,
That'd be pretty good superhero.
He's just Bob the Builder. He just dresses like Bob the Builder. He just whips people with wrenches.
Oh, okay. I think that he just was Bob.
That'd be cool.
As a wrench. He just shows up at people's houses.
Oh, he's showing Sydney the Bam double head kick thing.
Yeah, it was Bam.
Have you seen one where they paid that guy to drink horse semen?
No, they
Watch that.
no, they pranked him. It was not.
No. They were like,
they put it in
no,
his face lotion.
no. They told him, okay, this is $200 if you drink this fresh horse semen right now.
That's disgusting.
It's $200. God.
Dave, do you ever think about like that your
Dead
teeth
man.
are the only bones you can see?
They're not bones, but yes.
What?
It's sad. Do you ever think
Dang.
about like teeth being the
Dang.
only bones you can see?
They're dendrites? Enamel, yeah. Well, they're not bones.
Peter has no cavities.
I've never had a cavity.
I've never had a cavity.
I don't drink soda.
Zach.
We'll ignore
I've
that
had
then.
cavities before, but
Catherine.
Yeah.
Sydney.
Oh yeah.
Oh, cavity-stricken
You know what's
individuals.
weird though? I hadn't had a cavity my whole life, and this is gonna make me sound bad, but the second I started wearing a mask, I started getting cavities really bad.
I woke up today with the worst breath. Like, bizarre.
it adds on. I get it.
Okay, look.
I see where this is going.
I'm just relating. I'm just like adding on to what you're saying.
Was there any You don't even wear a mask right now, Dave. Shut up.
No, it's like it's weird. Like I was like, oh my god, why does my mouth smell so
Probably
bad?
because you didn't brush your teeth, Dave.
I brush my teeth every night before I go to bed and every morning when I wake
You use
up.
Well, there you
Listerine?
go. Don't do that.
I have a no, it is Listerine actually. It's like a
That's true.
travel mouthwash I'm still on right now.
Oh, that's what it
You're
is, dude.
still on your travel
It's that-
mouthwash.
Because I bought some.
Dude, it's
Yeah.
a
I think it's
low
a-
quality
It's right
European
here.
mouthwash.
No,
Because they pee
Dave.
in it.
Yeah, it's for those European teeth.
Yeah.
You need some good
Dude,
American
why do you think the British
mouthwash.
have the teeth they do? They're using that European mouthwash, Dave. All right.
No.
You're brushing your teeth too
Listen,
much.
I've seen Top Gear. Okay.
Oh my god, Jeremy Clarkson's teeth are terrifying.
Listen, I love.
See?
You've
Please.
seen his pupils. One's bigger than the other.
Well, that's got in the head of the book.
Yeah, he got like
Have you looked at his teeth?
No,
No?
I've not stared at his teeth.
Look at
No,
his
every
teeth.
picture that you see of David Bowie's mouth's closed. So
Yeah, there's a reason.
Jesus Christ!
What does it look like?
Oh, I gotta pull this up for the viewers. It's like,
Can you pull it up for the people in the pod?
Dave?
oh, he got surgery to correct it. I
You
think.
hear the big with the power.
They were just all kind of they were just all like that song is great. They're just like all kind of jumbled up.
Oh, yeah.
It's like, looks like
It's like
keys
a
on a piano.
breakdown.
Yeah, just like
No, but look at it.
okay.
His teeth are yellow.
He looks like.
Oh, you got him like fixed. I think at one point.
He looks like. I don't know, Dave. Your phone is okay. There we go.
Okay, so
He looks like the hag from Baldur's Gate 3.
oh, wait, don't spoil it. I'm still on Grimforge.
You already missed the
John-
hag.
John, when was the last time you watched The Labyrinth? That's what I want.
I fucking love that movie.
That's what.
Yeah.
That's exactly why.
Jump magic, jump goes hard. Jump magic, jump magic, dance magic, dance.
What?
Put that magic spell on me. Oh, so we're gonna can we copyright it for singing? No.
No.
Great cover.
No.
But like, but he sounds so much like Bowie.
The last time I saw the lab.
I'm sleeping.
Oh God, that was like more than 2 years ago. I think it was with. I think it was Blake. With
We were. I remember. I don't know
Yeah.
if it's the same time. We were banned from it because we had it on Laserdisc,
yeah.
and yeah, we watched it with Eva, and it was like her favorite childhood movie. Maybe
Yeah.
like 30 minutes in, shitting on it nonstop, and she said, "Can we spell?"
Yeah, no, I think we watched it over at my place. And I think we watched all of it. But then so the Dark Crystal, right? So there's the Dark Crystal, but then there's a Netflix series that came out that is like from the same guy that did the Dark Crystal, and he has like the puppets and stuff.
Oh yeah, that weird one.
Yeah, it's the whole Netflix. Yeah, I watched all of that. Let me tell you, it's all right. It's okay. It's all right.
It's
No, it's so I'm one of those people where it's like I appreciate like the production value and like the effort that went into making the thing, but I don't like the story. So it's like I don't really.
You know, the story's not like okay. Muppets Treasure Island is one of the best retellings of that book, along with Muppets: A Christmas Carol.
Yeah.
Those are great films.
I do remember Muppets Carol. They really good.
That no, like,
I don't think
like
I've seen
has Michael Caine in it. Michael Caine. It's like Treasure Island is great. No, it's just like the book, but you know the Muppet movie opens with a pirate captain shooting two of his men in the back of the head, so that's pretty metal. It's like there's a musical number, and he's like, the best thing I ever saw AI generated was an AI generated trailer for like the Muppets Take Fallujah. And it was the Battle of Fallujah. Like, everyone was Muppets characters. So you saw Kermit the Frog as like it's like a Marine corporal with some night vision goggles on, walking around. Animal was like a Taliban insurgent.
That's good.
Oh god. Oh wait, I do have a question for you guys.
Sir.
Okay, you get sent to prison.
Okay.
For a crime you didn't commit. It's a 5-year sentence. What's your survival plan?
Work out.
I'm gonna. Hold on, I gotta figure out a way to phrase this that's not gonna get us demonetized.
Wait,
Don't grab.
Okay, so you get sent to prison for 5 years. It's a crime you didn't commit. What's your survival plan? What is your survival plan?
I'm gonna find the biggest fellow that I can find, walk up to him, puff out my chest, look up at him, and then ask him if he wants his dick sucked.
Yeah.
Exchange of protection.
Yeah.
And then,
So-
there we go.
No,
I'll
no.
suck a homie's dick for
No.
years for protection. That's easy. Good to go.
Now listen.
Catherine, what's your
What
point?
if you changed the whole dick sucking part to "Be my friend"?
He would say
Well,
no.
friends don't suck each other's
His
dicks.
dick.
No, they don't.
Which,
No,
you know,
but they look out for but they look out for each other.
John, if a guy came up and stabbed you,
I'd be like, "Friend."
I'd be like, you're already stabbed. I'm gone.
and they're like, but
You were sucking my dick.
did we? Oh my gosh! I get my dick sucking. That sounds like a running some. That sounds like a running some black guy saying running through 8 prisoners. I'm coming, white boy.
Thanks for
Kiss on
Hey,
the cheek.
thanks for stop.
Are you putting Mio in your water?
He puts mayo in his way.
Neo in my water, Dave. You do this every time. Okay,
It's-
it's coffee.
It gets funnier every time.
Dave, you're probably still in high school or middle school when you started doing this. We've been making fun of this for like a decade.
Yeah. You know what? You know what?
And he will
Lactose.
not stop.
I don't like lactose, so I don't drink coffee.
You
so
don't
I do this.
Black coffee.
Yeah, but you know what? I'm a bitch, Dave.
It's black.
Right?
It's great.
I like black coffee ish.
Ish, John.
It depends on the black coffee.
You're non-dairy. What?
Ish.
Black coffee. Listen. Do you not have a palate for like bitter things?
We have a Keurig, Dave. Right?
Yeah, you can make black coffee in a Keurig.
Well, I know, Dave, but it's like it's a Keurig. It's not like it's a Keurig.
It's zero. It's zero.
Ina coffee tastes.
It's good for you. Well, it's not perfectly healthy, but you know,
What do you want me to do?
you can literally go to Walmart and get like I have like a 10-gallon box full of black coffee. I just pour into a thermos every night.
I have a job. So you know what I'm gonna start doing?
What?
Buy that Folgers.
Buying my own fucking Folgers is what I'm gonna do. Alright?
Wait,
It's what's better than waking up than Folgers in your car.
But Catherine, what's your prison survival plan?
To get raped.
It's a women's prison.
It's never been described as rape.
No,
I offered.
It's a service.
He's going
It's capitalism. It's capitalism.
He's going to save my life.
Do more pull-ups than the guy next to me. Okay?
What clothes can you do, John?
Wait, no, wait, Catherine, come on, let's give like a plan here. I'm gonna.
Try not to get raped and like slowly chisel myself out of
Wait, so how are you gonna chisel out?
No.
Like,
Sydney.
one,
She's gonna have Sydney with
You
her.
know how when like stands at 14 years old and they're like,
You guys know each other.
if I just sit there and rub it,
rub the stairs until it.
out in the middle of the night.
So you're not even gonna use like a metal spoon, like in what the first move? We use Alcatraz.
That's my advantage.
Or use like a metal spoon to escape from Alcatraz. What's the
Alcatraz.
It's not really something I've never anticipated getting sent to jail.
I thought it was a guitar for a second, and I saw that, and I was like, what the fuck?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm telling you, mine's the only realistic one.
Okay, so
Realistic.
okay, let's hear Sydney's.
Do some more pull-ups than the guy next to you? Come on.
My theory would be that I would like, you know how you can like go and buy like necessities and stuff.
Commissary.
After Sydney's show.
Okay.
So I would like I might have more necessity money to buy things, and so I would start like buying necessities and then selling it out of my stuff, and then giving people discounts, making them think that I'm really giving them something. Not. And
Sure.
they want to be my friend because I have all the shit.
You're gonna be a quartermaster.
Pretty good.
That's what FPS Russia did to survive prison.
A thought I had: suck the prison guard's dick.
Now that will no, you're in a woman's prison, that can work. That can use some things.
If you're in a men's prison, that doesn't work.
Well, it depends on the prison.
Nah, just no now, right? You're the guy who sucks dick.
Yeah.
You can have You're gonna go, hey,
Protect you. The prison guard don't care.
Yeah, like this, the prison guard doesn't want
Sorry, that's what I'm talking
the
about.
prison guard doesn't want sloppy seconds. Okay, like you got to be that prison guard's dick.
no, dude, he wants thirsty thirds, okay?
I'll jiggle over there, right? He has you.
You have to offer something in that
Right.
sort of setting.
Yes.
If you can like offer something to people,
Would you like to buy a cigarette?
Please tell me you've seen that old Onion video where they're doing like a prison economy. Like it's like they're parodying like what's the stock channel?
Oh yeah,
CNBC. No,
Mad Money.
is that what you're talking
it's like a show like Mad Money, but it's like a bunch of guys talking about the prison economy, how it's collapsed, like when the price because like some guy got like caught by the guards, so the cigarette supply dropped drastically, and it inflated to like 45 hand jobs for one cigarette. Had like a prisoner come in there, and he was like breaking down the economy, and it was so funny because this guy in orange jumps. He's like, yeah, I'm getting a lot of hand jobs, so the market is volatile right now because of the so stupid.
Ugh.
I would be like the enforcer in a prison gang.
Dude, I have the biggest.
No, I'll be like, I will just, listen, I'll be the guy that does whatever you want me to someone else, like someone smaller and weaker. That'll be
Dude,
like, I'll be,
and I'll transport anything you want anywhere.
I will make anybody a bitch. That's just like,
You know, there's a subreddit called r/prison wallet,
no, no.
and it's stuff that
Listen, I found
have snuck into jail in their ass.
I only found
It's been confiscated and put on a
well,
ticket.
like there's this one guy that snuck a gun into jail for like
in his ass.
no between his fat rolls, like
in his ass.
in his ass. Like women sneak guns in their vaginas all the time.
I
All guns.
Yeah.
Singing right next to the sauce. Anyway, no,
But I hope you have the safety on.
the prison wallet is the asshole. So,
John, I think most people know. Wait. I just saw something. Have you guys seen that X-ray of that?
bless you.
Have you guys seen that X-ray of that person that wore a dildo into his MRI?
Wait, dildo. No.
No,
anything metal?
yes, because like let me pull it up for the viewers 1 second. Hold on. Yeah, hold on.
Exclamation mark, but
No. No, okay, because I read the story a while ago. Hold on.
fuck is the TV called?
Obama's cause
Casa. Because
Obama's castle.
I didn't know this was the White House.
castle. I kind of like
Change
it.
it to the White House.
Yeah, when I had my Kansas Kitty meeting, they were like, "Who the fuck is Obama's casa? Why are there 3 dots in between A and S?"
The what?
It puts more characters for the apostrophe because it's too long. That's silly.
I'm looking up dildo and MRI accident. So
Yeah, that's horrifying.
And that's Mr.
Why would
Fish's
you
home
wear
pod.
a dildo?
he thought it was yeah. Oh, here it is. Here it is.
That's Mr. Fish.
Yeah, okay, here it is. I can show this on stream. Hold on.
Mr. Fish.
Okay, so if you
Yes,
This Mr. Fish?
that's
Dude, he's shaking his ass at me.
Anyway, Dave,
It's crazy.
those?
Obama.
now I'm gonna pass this around, and then I'll so the dildo. The
Castle.
dildo appeared to be made out of silicone on the outside, but inside,
Casa SC.
unbeknownst to the wearer, unbeknownst to the dildo's owner, on the inside of the dildo were 2 metal cores to keep it rigid. It was advertised as pure.
No, this dildo was in him.
No, he knew it was in him, but he didn't know there was metal in the dildo. He wore his MRI butt plug just in case, you know.
Wow, that's like in there.
Oh my god.
Safe.
Why can't I zoom
That's
in?
the one. Okay,
Yeah.
so he went into the scanner, right? And then it went, and it gave him like super bad internal bleeding.
No, he's still alive somehow, which they're like, it's
it's metal and it like
Yeah.
shook it. It
So-
like
so
moved
yeah,
it.
in MRI, it basically made his body into a cannon of sorts.
Imagine how bad.
Can you imagine?
Oh my god.
Skip that. Why would you? Would you
Well,
wear a
you
butt
see,
plug?
you see, Sydney. Some people have brain cells, and some people don't. So that's one of those people.
Maybe he was just really worried about shitting himself in the
Or
MRI
he was
table.
really horny. And
Maybe he was
thought it would
Shooting
be
yourself
cool.
in the MRI. How many times have you shit yourself in the MRI?
Never, dude. dude, I did get an MRI on my knee last spring, and that was so trippy. It was like I was just
It's like sitting in a construction zone.
I was just laying like laying on my back, looking at the ceiling, slowly disassociating because it was just like a purely white room.
I hate
I
that.
was like, what? Like,
It's like there.
Just take a nap. That's all you do.
Yeah, I just
Close your eyes and wake up later.
Not.
I just freaked out.
but the fucking cuff,
So easy.
it was so tight on my knee, so it was just like
Yeah,
yeah.
I had one.
Like cage on my head, and they pulled
Yeah,
my
okay. It,
Ugh.
It's like
it's like having a chain link fence like pressed against your face.
No, I have a horrible association with anesthesia. When I was a kid, I had to get tonsillectomy when I was like 5. Tonsillectomy, when they remove your tonsils.
Oh,
Yeah.
I got my tonsils removed too.
Yeah, so but my doctor fucked it up really badly, so I had intense throat scarring. So I remember being I'm 5 years old, I'm terrified. They're telling me to blow into this balloon,
Yeah.
and I can't get the balloon to inflate. I'm scared because my mom and dad aren't there. There's just a guy. There's the doctor's like in like behind the window telling me what to do through a speaker. I think because he wasn't wearing a mask, wasn't sterilized. Wow, it's really freaky. And then I just woke up in the worst pain I've ever been in my life. Like, so imagine like being 5, passing out, and waking up in constant pain. Then I went to my house with my parents,
It's usually
and
what happens after surgery, though.
no, it was like the guy the surgeon that did my surgery resigned because he fucked my throat up so
Oh my
bad.
God.
Yeah, no, I'm not even kidding. You can ask my mom. It was really I didn't I couldn't eat anything for 10 days because it was so painful. So they had to take me back to the hospital because I was about to die because I wasn't getting any nutrients. I was in a complete like state of unreality. I was
Shocked.
no, I was so sick. I remember watching. It was a fever dream. I remember watching Star Wars with my dad, and then I was so thin for the first time in my life. I could see all my ribs. Like imagine like Holocaust victim David like as a kid. So I'm just like die. I'm 5, so I go 10 days without food. I'm actually about to die. Like, and so and so finally they take me to the hospital again. They put me on an IV, and then I'm a kid, and I think that's how they knew it was. I actually wasn't faking it because they're like, David, do you want any chocolate? Do you want any ice cream? And I was like, no, I'm too much pain. Like
Imagine like they send you back. Like
yeah. Oh no, it's like that meme. It's like John Cena has to be the angel of death for those kids. It's like when he comes, you're not making it out.
can't see.
My first memory of not being in pain was when I woke up and What's New Scooby Doo was on. It was the episode where they're in the Arctic Circle and there's a fish man attacking the base. Then I remember like at a random point in the episode, I'm like, huh, I don't hurt anymore. And I just like stayed there for 2 more days and it was great.
Nice. Thanks,
It's because you were high on pain medication.
Actually, yes. No, and the fucking bitch nurse kept on stabbing me with needles because she couldn't find a vein because I was dying. Like she was stabbing my feet and my hands. I was like, and I don't remember this, but my mom says I like had like a panic freak out and started screaming, "Stop! You're fired!" It's like a fire because I just know it's I know because that's what my dad fucking said to the police. Is like, "Stop! You're." I was like 5. I'm like crying in pain, and the nurse started crying, like ran out of the room.
That's like you're the third person she's ever stuck, and she's just fucking up.
And I'm like, like she's killing 5-year-old me. I'm like, oh, stop it, please. Let me die.
She's crying so much she can't see where she's stabbing you. Like
I remember this really hot brunette nurse came in. Maybe I'm misremembering it because I remember.
I remember at 5.
Because I mean, she fucking stuck it right in my vein perfectly. It didn't hurt, and they pumped the painkillers and the nutrients in. I was like, oh, I just fucking passed out.
they gave you a sandwich in your arm, and you was like, yeah.
Yeah, that was. I remember that. That was crazy. I was really traumatized because even for dental surgeries now, no, I don't show up when they're bringing me into the anesthesia. I get in the inside. I'm panicking.
Bless
I'm fucked up.
bless that's crazy because they typically say that like getting your tonsils removed when you're older is worse.
Yeah,
than
no,
when
it's
you're
way worse. It's way worse. But like,
younger.
I just got really bad luck. Like, fucking, I'd
You
fucking.
had like a shitty doctor.
Hey, what's that movie where Denzel Washington plays like the airplane pilot who was drunk and he flew the plane upside down? That was my surgeon. My surgeon was just like Denzel. You know the scene the movie where he gets in the car, he starts stressed vodka. That was my guy. Like right after he did my surgery, just like, oh fuck.
No, I had my tonsils taken when I was 17 because I was in high school still.
Well, that's pretty old, actually.
So, and I was out of school for like 2 weeks, uh, just like eating. I mean, it was really funny because like I made a point of sitting up because they gave me the IV and they give you the first thing, which I guess is like a muscle relaxer or like a potentiator for like whatever narcotic they're about to give you to knock you out, right? And I'm like, I'm gonna stay up, and he's like,
What?
like I was just being an asshole, right? And,
What? You were 17. You should know
Yeah.
better. What the fuck?
Right. Well, no, I was just like, I want to see how long I can stay awake, and he's like, okay.
That's retarded.
Like, yeah, basically. It's like, okay. He probably sees that like every other person, so he's like, he doesn't care at this point. And he gets me the first thing, and I'm like, I don't feel any different. He's like, just wait. And then he gets me the second one, and I was like, I don't, I don't actually feel it. Whoa. Because everything just went all of a sudden, and then I was out, and I woke up in a wheelchair. That was crazy. Um, really crazy. Okay, so I couldn't eat solid food. Mine was like apparently because I had like horrible tonsils that were swollen and awful. They looked like Swiss cheese before I actually had them removed because I kept getting strep and staph. So my scar tissue and my tonsils was like the leftovers of the blisters. Yeah, it was gross. So it was gross looking. They got rid of them, but I it's like for a good 2 weeks I was just fucked. I couldn't eat like any solid food. It was yogurt, ice cream. I did like those shakes you can buy from like Walmart, like the protein shakes.
The
I guess.
insurers.
Yeah, insurers and stuff. But here's
What?
the thing: I was losing my mind like a week.
Did you put that in the sink?
No. Just wash my hands because I blew my nose.
Good job,
Did
Dave.
you put it in the trash can?
Yes.
Good
I
job,
didn't hear
Dave.
the door open.
I opened the fucking door, put it in the trash can.
He's being silent.
He just wiped it on his pants like a man.
Yeah, that's what I thought he put it in the sink.
Also, Zach, I'm still
Uh,
annoyed at you being correct about the Amber Heard thing and the Amber Heard versus Johnny Depp.
What? What? Fun fact.
That was our second episode. I'm gonna do a callback.
It hurt. It was hurting so bad I couldn't eat anything, but I was freaking out, and I needed some food that was like salty. Like I was so tired of all the sweets. I was going crazy.
So
So my mom she cooks meatloaf, and she takes a giant slice of meatloaf, and she puts it in the blender,
no.
and she blends it for me. And
I
she's
would-
like,
I would
if
shoot
you
myself.
actually like if you're like hankering for like food this bad, like here you go. And she handed me this like meat shake.
Oh.
That's what
Juice it.
Steak and Shake was.
Yeah.
Oh, my steak in shit.
Now that's funny.
Like the ice, we like mashed potatoes, then the steak.
She put it was potatoes and meatloaf. Like
No.
yeah.
Yeah.
But here's okay to make you feel just
She should put ice cubes in there too.
no
Slushy.
no.
David, I will throw up on your computer.
So I tried it and it tasted
Tristan.
not bad. Okay, until I swallowed. Now imagine
That's
like
what she said.
imagine like
Nice.
salty food. Salty food on salty food on like still open wounds in your throat. Pain. So like I swallowed and then I immediately almost like choked, right? Because everything just went. uh, Yeah.
Fucking idiot.
Yeah. And then I was like, I
Should have drank like
Switch it
Gatorade or
around.
something.
Absorb the movie smoke your fucking steak shake. Spit it out.
sitting there at the table, and I'm like, I can't do it. And I hand it back to her,
Oh,
and my dad goes, I guess I'll do it.
No.
My dad was like, I'll throw this away. So he did it. And then he goes, it's not half bad, honestly. It's just weird.
do for people in the nursing home.
Yeah.
Everything is puree.
Dude, do not put me in a nursing home.
It was like eating
fucking
meatloaf baby food.
please shoot
My
me in the head.
grandfather had tonsil cancer, and they had to give him a stomach pump. And like I watched my grandma like pour his food into the tube. Oh, bad.
Yeah, that sucks.
Fuck, I want to die. I don't want to get. Guys, I've been having some existential dread lately. I really don't want to become old. I want to be 23 forever. Like,
Dude, I detailed my car a couple days ago, and I'm still sore. Just like my legs and like my forearms.
no, stop. I'm not gonna get. No,
my like the car and like doing my wheels and stuff.
I'm still in the prime of my life. I want to be able to enjoy 25 as a thin, ripped man in Europe. Which I can do. Diet and exercise, kids.
That's true.
Well, anything's possible if you try hard.
In one hike a week. One long hike a week. Big
Yeah.
intense.
I think you should just Pinnacle every week.
Also not a bad idea. I'm doing mountain biking sometime soon. Because they just opened up the trails there.
We talked about that.
Yeah, we're gonna do it. Like you need a mountain bike. Like
Well, you know,
I want one to try it out.
at UCA, like I can rent like for free, like literally any sort of like outdoorsy equipment I want. Like I can rent up to 2 canoes with oars.
Dude, that's sweet.
I can get like camping equipment, like tents,
Yeah.
tarps, like
But I don't think we have
bikes.
canoes.
Like all that stuff.
Really?
They even have they have 2 ATVs that you can rent,
What?
and it's all free.
That's sick.
Yeah. So
Go get your ATVs and let's all go.
Also, yeah, like why'd you say canoes like that? You went canoes, like it was an insane thing.
yeah, they got
Like-
canoes, they have canoes, kayaks.
It's like in the same
But you
reaction.
should have in your car.
You
It's on
tie
the
it to
roof.
top.
You have a roof rack on your car. You drive a.
Put it on the top of your rack.
You drive an SUV. What does SUV stand for, Sydney?
Wait, you're putting me on the spot and I forgot.
SUV.
Yeah,
Wait, John, shut up.
Sport utility vehicle.
Yes. Oh wait, we gotta do an update on the Chris Chan story, dear viewers. Chris Chan's case has been dropped. They are now a free woman.
Please.
He's released.
Isn't that like the trans woman that like raped her mom?
Yes.
What?
Oh.
What?
Watch episode 1, then you'll figure it. No, episode. Yeah, it is episode 1, Chris Chan.
The one that looks like a goblin.
Yeah,
Wears
yeah.
a dog collar.
Oh my god.
How dare you insult? Oh yeah.
She looks like a hobgoblin.
Dude, the dimensional merge is I did love all the memes of like Shadman meeting Christian. It was like the Hulk fighting Abomination in like the 2008 Hulk movie.
Honestly, Shadman's probably going to get the same thing if he hasn't already, of being fucking insane.
He's stuff like
Was already insane, and then he started doing heroin, and then went.
like got the gun like
Shadman.
He draws some naughty things,
like,
lots of things that we can't put on anything.
I don't want to talk about it. No, you can't even like broach the talk. We can talk about it after the pod's over. Yeah, it's a very weird guy.
Yeah, but Christian is free. The world is right again.
I remember
All is good.
I like that meme they posted like Chris Chan breaking out. And it was like the 2 doors in the hospital like they've been open backwards. Like they were open the wrong way. He just punched through them. Fucking love that shit.
So the cops is to get out.
Imagine him like fighting a squat. It's like he's becoming Sarge and killing everyone.
Dude, that is still my favorite Christian video. Was like,
You know, I'm working. I say that now. I'm working.
to get everything. To get these cops, everything's detection, everything in my.
Ah,
So good.
what the hell are you doing, boy? And then
You uploaded them photos. You better
I'll cut the internet. So please, I'm gonna stay up here all night if I have to.
It's my hero. I want to grow up and be
Yeah.
Christian.
I mean, how the fuck is he still alive? He just has no marketable skills. Is getting paid.
Yeah, no, Barbara's like, well, he probably can't be in the same place as her.
No. It was dropped. There was no restraining order anymore.
Oh,
So he's literally gonna go right. Yeah, it's dark.
that's okay. Well, I guess we'll just have to go to the next BronyCon or something to go see Christian.
Dude, we should do.
My shooter goes to that.
Honestly,
Does his brother met Christian?
please ask your brother if he's met Christian.
No, honestly, I've never asked him that.
Christian is my hero.
Yeah, so he
Christian Weston Chandler.
my brother actually at BronyCon, he like was part of a panel.
What?
Like you know the rooms where they have the panels of people that speak and like voice actors.
Was he? Is he a voice actor?
Yeah,
Oh yeah,
he's a
he's a
voice
big.
actor.
He's on the show. Oh, that's really cool.
Yeah, so he was actually an XCOM 2. If you download the
Wait,
voice
shit,
packs-
we're doxing him on here. I don't know if we should like.
No, it's okay. No,
We'll
no,
dog him.
no,
Fuck
it's
you,
cool.
Putin.
No, it's fine. Yeah. So he was actually in the XCOM like extended voice pack DLC. He is the Southern American voice.
That's hilarious.
Yeah. Oh, male Southern American voice in there. So yeah, if you play XCOM 2 and you download that and you put the Southern American voice on.
And his friend is Southern.
My brother right there.
My brother.
He's commented on a couple of these podcasts.
Yeah,
He's talks himself.
Yeah.
I miss Mountain and Wooten. Mountain.
Indeed, Mountain was a hero.
Oh, he'll come back eventually.
One day.
Dude,
Someday.
yeah. Oh, back to the Amber Heard. It still bugs me you were right about that.
Yeah.
Because you took the contrarian opinion, and now it's like, oh,
I always have to take the contrary opinion, and it pays off sometimes.
yeah.
Anyway,
Dude, okay.
but except for about Christian, I don't think anyone supports Christian, so I can be that.
Yeah,
guy.
you are that guy. It's like he's
Never mind,
innocent.
never mind.
She's innocent.
Dad's wrinkled skin.
Oh god, he's like 40 now, isn't he? Christian?
Yeah.
She? They?
It.
So
It?
bad.
Which oh god. Fucking she it's we know like she. My pronouns are she.
All right.
I'm just still waiting for the next issue of Sonichu to come out. Right. I'm probably.
I can't wait for Orange is the new Sonichu.
Oh God.
I've seen this edit. What was it? The Silence of the Lamb.
Yes.
I can't remember.
Where it's like Christian is Hannibal Lecter, right? He's like,
She's walking through and she turns Hannibal Lecter, but has to like an edit with the shirt on and the medallion and all the
Gross.
Oh god.
Is that like Reese?
Yes.
Grease, that's the name. Yeah, Chris goes down the thing and sees Hannibal Lecter for the first time. It's Christian.
I'm gonna upload that on the channel. Like
It's my favorite.
hello, how would he say?
Okay.
Hello, Clarice. Yeah.
All right, so
Clarice.
this is one of those what if questions. What would you do?
Okay.
All right. You are trapped,
Where?
laying in your bed
Okay.
with.
If it's like the mom and dad thing, no, we did that last week. It's a
Oh wait, did we?
yeah.
Okay, wait.
Someone just brought it up. It's like, would you scoot like to your
that's the
mom
one.
or away
Okay,
from your?
never mind then.
What? Scoot to my mom.
Oh, okay, you don't know.
No, his
Okay.
parents listen to this. We're not
Okay.
gonna do a set. It's so.
Okay. If you're you're laying in bed, you're naked. Your mom is in front of you, and your dad's behind you, and you're trapped there. Do you scoot forward or do you scoot back to get out?
I didn't know we were naked.
Are they moving like towards me?
No,
Is there a
you're like a
QT?
stack sandwich.
Then how do I don't have to move then, right?
Huh?
See, that's the whole
No,
purpose.
You have to.
Why?
You'll die.
I'll die. Why will I die?
No, it's just I don't know. You'll die. It's soft.
Cringe.
Well, my dad has more money, so I'm going that way.
God, oh shit.
Nice.
Well,
No, I don't understand this problem. Why do I have to move?
You have to.
viewers,
Die?
dear, it's time for an announcement, dear viewers. This will be Zach's last in-person podcast,
It's true.
and hopefully he'll come to the remote one. But that might be weird since he's going somewhere else.
It'll be like 4 a.m.
Dude,
Fuck, we'll do it. We can do it at 2 in the afternoon. I'm not doing
dude,
shit.
you gotta get a Polish Adderall prescription
Yeah.
immediately.
We'll see if they
Yeah.
can believe it.
Dude, you lose so much weight.
I probably will. I'll probably walk.
I don't think he needs to.
I do. I'm fat for European terms. I'm still a big boy.
Oh yeah, all the Dutch guys who make fun of you, like
Exactly.
So,
I can't have that.
All, those,
with their fucking Sid the Sloth phrenology.
all the
Yeah.
American carbs.
Yeah.
All the enriched wheat.
No, someone called me Polish passing. Passing.
Dude, I like Zeus's fucking like potato farmer phrenology. Like just she can pull a plow.
Well, she could.
Yeah, she wanted to.
I met this woman.
She's not even, as far as I know, from the country. She's not even from farmland.
She's from
Poland.
like She's from coal mine Poland. Yeah.
The only
Pretty
Polish
close to
lady that I know is like 6'3".
Zeus was not 6'3".
She was 5'8".
Something like that. She was pretty tall.
Yeah, pretty tall. Yeah. Well, Zach, do you have any final words for our dear viewers?
I hate you all. Just kidding. I think you're okay. Hi, Dad. I know you're going to listen to this and be mad, but you're going to forget.
Imagine one day we actually all move on and get careers and the podcast blows up and then we immediately get canceled. Like,
Dude,
Listen, I prevented myself from saying big friend a couple of times.
Giga friend.
did it.
Giga frienda.
Yeah, we flew pretty close to the sun with the Sons of your Cube thing, but I think it.
Dude.
Dude,
We should make
think
a
about like a slingshot. Okay,
Can we get like
you
a
fly close to the sun so you can fly farther
we
away.
need like a black guy to join our show. We need some more diversity.
Why?
I know some of them. Let's get someone I went to high school with. Kadarius Washington. Actual name. I'm not making that up.
It's fair.
I knew 3 people with the last name of Jefferson
Okay.
for obvious reasons.
See, Quidarius. That's a good.
No, Kadarius.
That's a good Latinate name. We went to school with a guy named Quidario who had the Italian version of that Latin.
Quidario.
We also went to school with a Demarius.
Devarius, indeed.
Yeah.
I got the quantum
Well-
ISS.
Well, Will wants to come on for a history episode. We'll do so. My buddy Will. So we can go over like history.
Pretty fun.
It will be fun. We'll figure out what to do. I'll miss you, Zach.
I think I might miss you guys, maybe.
I really hope you do.
But it's okay if you don't.
Just kidding. I will.
Zach is beating me up.
Yeah, it's like
He's getting his one chance.
I need to get the fucking like live Tucker reaction fucking screen built into the show so just have his face pop up.
We do need to have the little webcam.
Okay. Anyone else want to sign off?
Be good, do good, make good choices.
Think about the UV spectrum if you don't have anything else to think about.
Or
Take Helen Keller's story with a grain of salt.
Or not.
Well, like a grain of salt's like a healthy amount of skepticism.
maybe she just had the big guns.
Just 1 grain.
Just 1 grain. Why'd you say it like what?
I think you should take it with lots of grains.
So you don't believe Helen
A
Keller?
bucket of
A
salt.
bucket of a popcorn bucket
Bucket of mold on sea salt.
Yes.
Yes.
Himalayan pink sea salt.
No, Maldon.
Himalayan pink
Okay,
sea
I'm
salt.
sorry, I don't go to
Himalayan
Pink
sea salt. Himalayan sea.
The Mongolian Navy's coming for your ass.
I think sea salt is more of like a description of the granularity of the salt itself.
Well, goodbye, viewers. See you next week. Next week,
Bye. It's going to rain tomorrow.
Goodbye, farewell.
next week, we're going to talk about.
You tell me which is better.
I'll
The
see
Maldon's
you kids
amazing.
later.
Catherine,
I'll miss you all.
I will say all the chefs
Remember,
that
always question
were
the
impressed
6
that I-
million.
knew what that was.
No,
That's my point.
no.
Love you all. Goodbye.